Hi, my name is Stephen Heuer. I operate a nutritional consultation practice called Cocoon Nutrition, and this is my third or so legal update that I'm sharing with customers in my database and perhaps anyone else out there on the internet that may see this on a YouTube service. I have been consulting people professionally in the field of nutrition for 20 years and was introduced to a dietary supplement in 1998 that was a diluted amount in a homeopathic type formulation of a product that was designed to raise growth hormone levels that produced miraculous results. The improvement to my health was deeper sleep, more patience, more endurance, more energy during the day, which felt like it was helping my adrenals to function since I'd suffered from some adrenal fatigue earlier in my life. And I shared this with my clients and got the same type of benefits, and over the course of a few years managed to build this product up as my #1 selling product and was private labeling this product by 2000 or 2001. I was visited by the FDA on other matters in 2001, and when they visited my office they looked at all the products that I had, and one of them was this product that's called Cocoon GH. And I asked him, as he looked at that product, if this was okay to sell. And he said, yes, it's fine. He made recommendations for the change of something on the label, and then after that everything was fine. You can read in the affidavit in this newsletter that I've attached the full length of the communications that I've had with the FDA regarding Cocoon GH, and get an understanding of the chronology of events and all that's transpired between us. And in short, I think you'll come to the same conclusion that I've come to, that the law is very clear that there are substances which are scheduled substances that are only dispensable under the authority of a physician via prescription, but there are substances that if they're non-narcotic, non-addictive, dilute enough to cause no potential for harm, then the Attorney General in the law says can waive and not categorize these substances as scheduled substances. And by that, and by the fact that the growth hormone is being sold under the homeopathic label legally, there's a Dr. Barbara Brewitt in the past that developed a formula from Biomed that is homeopathic GH in tablet form, in which they spray the growth hormone onto the tablets itself. And this is a patented item. It is sold legally. And so all the law supports that the product that I've been selling, Cocoon GH, is legal. I've also had 2 visits from the FDA, one visit in which I was told that it's legal to sell, and another was a phone call in which I was told it was legal to sell. So there are threatening letters they sent to me saying don't sell it, and yet there's actual agents telling me, okay, no, the law says it's legal to sell, plus research in the law shows that it's legal to sell. So it is my strong position that the FDA has acted illegally to raid my office. They raided my office in July of 2005, and they confiscated about $127,000 in product and basically shut down my business. And I've pretty much retreated from an active public promotion of my profession for the sake of trying to figure out how to operate without being punished. I look forward to the day that when in America, we can all simply speak the truth, and that it's accepted and welcomed, and it's a good thing. But in my newsletter today, on video here and also in writing, I'm asking 3 things of all of my members and supporters. One is that your personal interaction with me, your results, the beneficial results you've received working with Cocoon GH in the past, or the beneficial results you've received following any of my nutritional guidance or using any of our products, I'd like you to write that down in a testimony and send this to the courthouse to be entered into the case, and this will be part of influencing the judge's mind. The hearings on this case are still ongoing, and it's still in its pre-trial phases, which means that it doesn't have to go to trial if the judge decides that it's not, it doesn't merit going to trial. It's something he can still dismiss. So if enough people write testimonial letters to share with the judge that, one, I've not caused any harm to anyone, I've helped people, and that I should be exonerated with, him recognizing that this is not, I haven't done anything illegal. I'd like you to write your letter of testimony of your beneficial results. There's also in this email an attachment of a precipice, which is just simply an order to the clerk of the court to enter this into the case, so that you need to print that precipice out. You need to sign or put your name on it on line 1, and you need to put that on top of your testimonial letter and then send that into the judge. And that needs to be sent in no later than September 7th. My next hearing date is September 13th, and I need everyone to do this as soon as possible. And it's just a short thing you need to do. It doesn't take much time for you to do that. Put it in the mail with the precipice covering that. And that'll go into the case. And the more we can get in there, I'd love to see at least 100, maybe 200 or more testimonials. 300 would be great, where people are basically saying, hey, this is, I've been benefited tremendously. Stephen is not somebody that deserves to be in jail or be tried. Please, Mr. Judge James Heuer, consider this a matter of overstepping the FDA's legal boundaries. And please, you don't have to say dismiss the case, but just your opinion is whatever your opinion is. I appreciate anyone who does that, and thank you very much in advance for doing that for me. Point number 2 that I'm asking you about is that I am still seeking new legal assistance. I have been working with legal counsel, but I'm needing to collaborate with others on this, and so I'm seeking for anybody to give me a recommendation of an attorney who is a champion for the good guy underdog and who is willing to work on a contingency basis where they can be paid either by the donations that I receive potentially from members, or by the potential suit that's involved here. There's a potential for the government to be highly accountable to me for lots of damages for what I've experienced, being raided, shut down in my business, thrown in jail, and lost most everything that I have worked to earn for many years. And so the suit would potentially be something to pursue, and this attorney would then profit from the damages paid out in the event of that suit being won. So anybody that knows a good attorney that's willing to work under those circumstances, please refer them to me, name and number. I'd be grateful for your input. 3 is that I have created a website, or I had a website page created on the cocoonnutrition.org site, where there's now a link at the top of the page on the right saying donate to the Stephen's Legal Defense. And I'm inviting you and asking of you to consider donating to my legal expenses. I've incurred a lot already, and there could be potentially a lot more. There's at least 10,000 people who receive this email, and I'd like to let you know that if each one of you donated $10, that would accumulate to $100,000, and that would be sufficient to pay for these legal fees, I believe. And it wouldn't take much from anybody to do that. The more you can donate, the better. But if everybody shares the burden and has the $10 and it's comfortable to do, and I wouldn't want anybody to do anything that's a hardship or an inconvenience. I only would like people to do this if it's not a hardship. But I would be very grateful to anyone and everyone who could donate to this, because really this is a battle for we the people, because this is really a battle of your freedom of choice. So it's really all of us are on trial here. It's a trial about whether or not we the people have a right to decide what we put into our bodies to create good health. And if you in fact possess that right, or if government's going to succeed in trying to take that away from us and telling us what we can and cannot eat. Since we are the majority, we created government. The government derives from the people, and therefore government's designed to serve and protect our liberties. And our liberties have been progressively threatened and taken away for decades now, and they will come back when we unite